What I wanted to do this week is something a little different than what we've been doing in the past, in that I don't want you to do any filming this week. I don't want you to do any pre-planning this week or any of that. I want you to spend the week in Adobe Premiere. And if we take a look at the outline for the week, this is what I'd like you to try to get done. So, come on, this is too slow. Painfully slow. I don't know what's going on here. Something must have kicked me out. All right. Something weird happened here. I got shut out of Canvas. Try again. That's for later. Let me try this again. Has anyone gone into Canvas yet to look at the plan for the week?
Yeah, I have.
Was it listed? Were you able to see it?
Yeah, I saw the assignments.
Okay. Huh. I don't know why mine aren't coming up. You need to authorize this integration. I don't know what the heck that's all about. Too many people. All right, that's what's going on. So the website's locked up. All right. So you did see it. Oh, there it is. All right. So what I want you to do is create a folder and get a collection of 10 photos. I would like them to be of some common thing, but for now it doesn't really matter. I just want you to collect 10 images. They could be, you could plug in your phone to your computer and drag off 10 images from your phone. You could go, if you have a online site where you store your photos, you can pull some out of there. Just get some photos. Then I want you to watch these videos that I've put in. They're not from me. They're from a collection that I've created that show you how to create a slideshow. Then using the photos that you've collected, I want you to make a slideshow and make a movie track. Super simple, this is just practice. You're not going to submit, you're going to give it to me, but you're not going to share it necessarily with anyone else. So you're going to need Adobe Premiere running, and you're going to need some photos, and you need to download some music. And it doesn't have to be copyright music. It can be your favorite song. So why are we doing this? Because for the next couple weeks, I'm going to have you guys play in Adobe Premiere. We might do some other projects on the side as well, but I want you to play in Adobe Premiere. What I want to show you is, I mentioned to you about a gift that was given to my son for his birthday from his buddies. You should be looking at a YouTube picture right now, or YouTube video. Can you see that? Yes? No? Jillian, can you see a picture of a little kid on the screen right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think the sound is going to play for you guys, but there is a soundtrack that goes with this. This is a video that I created for my wife for Mother's Day 2 years ago. That's a picture of my mom and her mom, and it was a Mother's Day gift. This is a collection of photos that, in order for me to learn how to do this, I watched the videos that you guys are going to watch to create your slideshow. All right. Ultimately, down the road, not today or not this week, but I want you to create a slideshow for your mom for Mother's Day, or perhaps for a friend for their birthday. I do think you'd get huge points for creating a gift for your mom. So I don't want you to start in the Mother's Day gift today. Instead, I want you just to do a practice run because I want you to get good at it. If you look in Canvas, you're going to find that, I don't know if it's going to crash on me this time or not. We'll see. You're going to find some how-to videos. This is the one that I used to create the slideshow that I just shared with you. This one is about making images move, and then there's a couple more in here. In an ideal world, you would have 2 monitors set up just like we do at school, and you can, play the video on one and follow along in Adobe Premiere. If you can't do that, maybe you could have your phone playing a video or your school laptop playing the video, and then you could kind of pause it and try to copy along. Some of it is it's areas that we haven't covered yet. So getting the pictures to move and doing the transition, and there's a way to batch resize all of your pictures, because sometimes when they come into Premiere, they're too big or they're too small and you want them to fill the screen. So there's a bunch of stuff that gets covered in these videos for creating these slideshows. In addition to creating a slideshow for this week's assignment, I mentioned I want you to create one for Mother's Day, but I also have a couple other ideas in mind. I have asked for photos from the yearbook advisors, Mr. Eckhart and Mr. Rady, and they have provided me with some pictures from some of the teams. So if you wanted to, maybe you were on the soccer team and you wanted to create a slideshow for the soccer team for them to remember the 2019-2020 season, you will have developed some skills. All right. So that's the goal for this week. Is anyone here, any of you guys watched WLYM the last 2 weeks?
No.
Jill, did you watch it?
No.
No? Izzy, did you watch it?
No.
Jean-Luc, did you watch it?
Nope.
All right. What I just found is that Mr. Eckhart should be the one teaching video production. Oh my God, I was laughing my butt off. He
Those
is
videos are
super
gold.
funny. And what I'm going to do is post both the links. Let me just, Rachi, how do you spell Rachi? Let me show you these links. So this is the first one. And I don't know if the sound is going to come through. If it does, it's way better. But you should go, I think you have these in Canvas for you, but the one of, he did 2 of them so far and they're great. Now, if I turn my volume up, I wonder if it'll pick it up on the mic. Can you guys hear the sound?
No.
Oh, all right. So I'll have to send you the link. He is, he puts together these clips that are really, really funny. Does a great job with different shot types, and has a fun time with just the whole distance learning thing. This week's was also good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to email you the links to both WLYMs. The quality of the videos is very funny. Mr. Goss made one that was very funny. Nick Fava did one that was really funny. Teddy Whalen did one where he acted like he was Kenny G playing a saxophone down by the DEP. Very funny stuff. And I thought that you guys might be inspired to do something clever during this downtime by watching some of these. So I will email you and I will post them in Canvas, but I highly recommend watching the weekly WLYM broadcast because some of the teachers have put together some really funny stuff. And Mr. Fizzler, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Here's the one from Nick, which is hilarious too. He's got the style and jacket on. So I'll send those links your way. Before I get too distracted with what other folks are doing, does anybody have any questions about making a slideshow with just getting practicing in Premiere? I know that some folks were talking about loading the software. Bill and Izzy, you guys have it installed, right?
Yeah.
It's so Premiere's running. Jean-Luc, I know you said you had it running, correct?
Yeah, and I'm actually using After Effects a little more too.
Okay. Well, you can. So it's a similar program, so you can use that one as well, or in lieu of either way. I'm not as skilled in that one. I know a little bit more about Premiere, but I should have to try it myself. So, anybody have any questions? Jean-Luc, I know that you guys have kind of been off the radar a little bit. I wanted to you guys to kind of let me know where you are, what you're working on. I think that you and Philip might be able to do some submissions for this WLYM, so I highly recommend you watching them. There's some call outs there. They're really looking for content. So actually all of you guys are welcome to do it, but I figured my advanced guys would maybe have a little extra time to take that project on. This slideshow thing can be a really, really powerful gift, and it's really the skills that you're learning by animating the pictures apply to animating video, and there's a lot of really powerful, cool things you can do spending time with the editing. So for something different this week, I was going to have you guys take on a picture slideshow. So all right. Anybody have any questions? Let's see if I can stop my recording.
No, I think we're good.